very good morning, students. Once again, your teacher Benu Sehrawat welcomes you all to RKP online classes. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about adjectives of number. Alright, now these adjectives, these words, they tell us about how many of a thing or person, right? And they also tell us about the position of a person or thing also, like first or last, like that as well, right? So now we are going to have a look at all these sentences and we'll try to understand them, right? Now first is, I have 2 dogs. Now how many dogs do I have? I have 2 dogs. Alright, so this word is telling us about the number of dogs, right? Next is, Pandit Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India, right? Now, which Prime Minister? Which Prime Minister? Yes, first. Alright, first. Okay, now I would like to tell you this thing. See, to, first, they both are adjectives of number, but such kind of adjectives, they are called cardinal adjectives of number, right? And this type of adjectives are called ordinal. Right? So 2, 10, 15, right? These are cardinal adjectives, and first, second, sixth, last, they are called ordinal, right? Now next one is, my father has brought 2 books for me. Now how many books? 2 books, right? 2 books. Now we get to know about the number of the books here, 2. Some pages are torn, alright? Some pages are torn. Now, you can see here, by the way, first of all, I would, like to draw your attention towards this sentence, as we have 2 adjectives here. One is in attributive case and the second one is in predicative case, right? This adjective is attributive and this is predicative, right? Now, how many pages? Some pages, not all, some pages are torn, right? So this is the adjective here, okay? Now, I have few friends. Few is the word that is telling us how many friends do I have. Now I have few friends, like I'm so unlucky because I have few friends, that means hardly 1 or 2 maybe, right? So next is, he is sitting on the last bench, right? Okay, so he is a very naughty boy and he wants to sit at the last bench. Which bench? Last bench. Okay, so you see here, all these adjectives, they are telling us about the number of the noun in the sentence, right? Like 2, first 2, some, few, last, right? And once again, I would like to remind you that the adjectives which have numbers like 2, 5, 20, 100, they are called cardinal adjectives, whereas the adjectives like first, fifth, ninth, 12th, they are called ordinal adjectives. Alright? And now I will tell you about the next kind of adjectives, that is possessive adjectives. And as I always say, whenever you read something, a lesson or a poem or any grammar topic even, right? Always go to the title first, right? And half of the information you will be able to generate from there only, right? So possessive, the root word here is possess, the verb possess, right? Now to possess means to have, right? To have something. Basically when you own something, right? If this pen is mine, right? If this pen is mine, I possess this pen, or I can also say I own this pen, O-W-N, own this pen. This is mine, right? Okay, so possessive adjectives basically tell us, right? Tell us that this particular thing belongs to this person or that person. So let us have a look at the sentences. Please return my pen. Now pen is the noun here, and this word shows us whose pen is this. This pen belongs to whom, right? So it belongs to my pen, right? It belongs to me, right? So this word shows belongingness, right? Who is the owner of this particular thing, right? Next is, where is your brother, right? Now brother, whose brother, my dear? Your brother, okay? So this is again the word that is indicating the possession, the belongingness. Next is, his mother cooks delicious food, okay? Delicious means yummy, very tasty, right? So his mother cooks delicious food. Whose mother? His mother. He is really lucky. His mother cooks delicious food. This is our possessive adjective. Their house is beautiful. Now, whose house is beautiful? Their house. Their house is beautiful. So, my, your, his, their. All these words show us the possession, right? That is why they are called possessive adjectives. By the way, let me tell you that we have some more adjectives here, right? If you see, my mother cooks delicious food. What is the quality of the food? What kind of food is this? Delicious, yummy, right? So this is adjective of quality. Now next is, their house is beautiful. Beautiful. What kind of house is this? Beautiful. And this is also in predicative case. Okay, so I hope you have understood possessive adjectives. And next we are going to talk about distributive adjectives. Now, distribute, again the root word is distribute here. Distributive adjectives are used when we are talking about individuals in a group, right? Basically, when there are more than two, at least two things or persons should be there, right? At least two. So distributive adjectives are used when we are addressing a group or a gathering, but we are talking about them individually, right? So let's have a look on the board. Each girl is smart. Now, I have already told you that whenever we use distributive adjectives, there has to be a number which is more than 2. Okay? Now, each girl is smart. Now, suppose there is a group, right, in which there are 10 girls, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so there are 10 girls in the group. But when I say each girl is smart, I am saying this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, all of them. Each one of them is smart, right? Now next is every person has flaws. Now when I say every person, by every person I mean every person alive in general, right? So this is the basic difference between each and every, right? When we say each, actually we know who are we talking about, right? But every is used in general sense, like for everybody, right? Every person has flaws. Flaws means shortcomings, right? Like suppose I do not have a good handwriting, so that is my flaw, right? The same way, see, every person has flaws. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect, right? So here if you see, when I say every person, there are so many people in this world, right? But when I use every person here, I mean like every one of them. Every one of them is imperfect, right? So in this one we have each, and here we have every, right? Now next one is either book is yours. Now suppose when we use either and neither, there has to be two things, okay? Two things only. Now when I say either book is yours, that means I have two books in my hand, alright? Two books in my hands, and suppose you are asking me where is my book, and both the books are in my hand, and I'm saying I'm not sure, but yes, either book is yours. By this I mean any one of these two is yours. Okay, so I hope it's clear to you now. So this is the distributive adjective here. Next is neither story is interesting. Now suppose there is a competition, story narration competition, and you have participated in that, right? And now you are taking my advice on this thing. See, I have chosen two stories here, but I'm not sure which one I should go for, right? So okay, I say, all right, tell me which are the stories, right? But then I listen to them and I found them monotonous, boring, right? So I tell you, neither story is interesting. Neither means the options you gave me, the options which are available in front of me, any of them is not suitable for us, right? So I hope you have understood this thing, neither. Okay, so these are each, every, either, neither, they all are distributive adjectives. And one more thing, whenever we use each, every, either, neither, we always use singular form of verb, right? As I told you, because we are talking about individuals, right, in a group. So I hope distributive adjectives are clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you so much.